think you need to work how to address nowadays an hybrid approach. I mean, virtual and physically, and that require skills, the appropriate set of activities, the appropriate set of tools, and the go to action and the call to action on the implementation. Plus, you need the technology. Let's explain that. So, the first one is the hybrid approach. That's definitely a key asset that you need to learn the good practices when you want to do a demonstration, or you want to go on a one-on-one meeting, or you want to go on a stage because someone invited you to present something. So that's the physical world. Then you go to the virtual world, and you need to manage properly a virtual meeting with a large group or one-on-one meeting. When you, I don't know, want to present, like in this case, a small video presenting your thoughts and how to present that to the appropriate audience, and different digital options that are available. That requires that you go back to you and set your skills, first of all, in the product. You need to be very good at your product. Regardless what is the category, you need to be good at it. Then you need to receive as much information, all these trends and all the digital world that is available, which is huge. So it's the most interesting and I think engaging process is there's a lot of content in there. And then you need to maybe provide yourself the set of tools and skills about management. You need to manage your time, you need to provide your calendar, you need to provide by yourself all the appropriate moments that you will do your work. So management is another key asset in that skill set that could be very large. That was the first three ideas: product, digital capabilities, and management. Then you can jump into all the activities that you can do to improve your skills. And I think the first one is to have a role play. Maybe you have a friend, your spouse, someone that you can work with very close and practice and practices. Practices create a master. So definitely that works a lot. Another good choice is e-learning. Go to the different platforms with a lot of content that is available. Something for free, something you need to pay out. So it will depend on your budget and your, or maybe, and I think the best approach is always try the free options first. And when you are good at it, you can go to the next step and go on and go on. And definitely that helps you. Then create networking improves a lot your skill set because you can learn from your peers. So that's definitely very important. So you can practice and practice with the networking meetings, present your thoughts, present your idea again and again, and that's a very good approach. And finally, ask for every person, hey, can you provide me a feedback? It's always fine. Hey, what I did good and whether I'm not that good enough, and you can continue improving in that. Then I think another important conversation is to add a few tools you can add in your packet. So maybe a CRM. There's a lot of free CRMs available right now. Definitely a video conference tool is another tool that you really will need for sure to have these online capabilities. You need to engage yourself in the different social media, depends of your audience, depends of you. You can choose the right one. And then some productivity apps is extremely suggested. Time management or calendar management, that's a very simple one. So definitely that helps. And finally, you can learn on the different social media apps, LinkedIn, YouTube, and so on. There is a lot of content in there. When you jump into the implementation phase and you prepare yourself enough, I think the point is go to these networking ideas or spaces, or you can start talking or trying with the most family and friends just to try out your presentation, practice, and you will for sure continue evolving. All the technologies could be online, could be in an app that you can use on your own. Another way is, if you depends on the company you work with, maybe they have a learning system, and definitely please use it. It's a lot of waste of time and good material when you're not doing it. And finally, you can create on your own a spreadsheet, a document that you will continue adding every single good material you define by yourself. And that's a very important, because you can repractice. You receive the same video or the same blog in a year, you will understand everything differently. So it is important to find out by yourself how to add that content in an appropriate place. As for the S, I can tell you a small story. I remember 10 years ago, a very nice lady working in Colombia. She has been maybe a year or so active in a direct selling company at that days, and she was not finding the way to do that at a scale. And the interesting piece is her concern about that. Okay, and she received the appropriate training in a very varied way. It's very similar, and the different methods that I already explained in this a few minutes. And you cannot imagine, 2 years after she sent us the videos, and it was outstanding. She was presenting in, 100, 200 people in a room at the same time, because she found out herself as a very productive woman.